to note that right now, defense always bans first. That means that the bans you're seeing are attributed to the wrong team. It is going on correctly in the server, but it just said RazaH company banned Valkyrie. Connor McDavid themselves, including Misa, who was getting a little eager on that window, but now is dead to rights. That's after getting droned, chose not to leave.
Nowhere to go. Soldier dies too. Very early picks from RazaH Company Academy, and look at this. They are taking no prisoners. Bursting into the bomb site, 3 players now commandeering the front portion. Scotty's got to fight his way out of blue. Ryder with the boss G doesn't exactly have the tools to deal with multiple players. Scotty gets on the board. But that's it. Here's the phone buzz away as the logic bomb will give the position of Soldier away as he just scoots off. STK is dead to rights. Great shot by Soldier. And a bit of breathing room for this PSG Talon team as Gotti decides to engage towards main door and almost loses his life. Live wants more. And he nails him. Basetto with 1, Paris traded off. Where is all this action happening? A very quick pace, Jesse, as we're not even halfway through the round.
You're not wrong, Parker. These are very scattered fights around the map. All of these players are very solo on the side of RazaH. They're taking their ones. We saw STK get punished for that, but then Basetto live able to get a couple of picks themselves, so not bad. Another 1v1 perhaps down here on the bottom floor. I don't know if the player on PSG is aware of it. Nope, Ryder had no idea, but good trade as Yas from the hatch makes it down to a 2v2. Still a minute 20 on that clock, and these players are dying all over the bomb sites.
Have to wonder who this favors at the moment with plenty of time left. Utility's already been set down for PSG Talon. The only thing they have left is a nitro cell in pocket. Still some fudge drones, still some smokes, never mind. Yas swings on. Yas missing an opportunity on the kill holes down below. He's isolated, will now need to take the stairs back up. That leaves 3 on site. Gotta be worried about where Yas is coming from. STK and Flastry are there. Yas capitalizing off of a bit of a distraction over towards West Main live with 1 onto Misa. It leaves just Yas alone as Basetto gets the diffuser at the halfway point. Yas will not be able to stop this, so instead, he'll head up the other staircase from the basement and in towards lobby. His task becoming incredibly challenging. The diffuser is on the other side of the map. He's got 4 players from RazaH Company Academy, all with better optics than him. One of them directly above him. And right now, he's so focused on this isolated fight, Jesse, that he's just going to ultimately run out of time. Even if he wins this engagement, which he will. Takes out live, but ultimately this kill's not a huge difference maker. They stack up in the hallway leading into kitchen. Flasher gets the final kill, and it really just was a first spot. Compels Ryder over towards blue stairs, looking for his first kill. Yas eliminating Basetto, and there's that duel with Ryder as STK is softened up. Perez with about an infinite amount of bullets in that Finka LMG, doing some serious damage. Also sent out an Adrenal Surge. As Gotti dies, your smoke now is dead as well. These are terrible operators for PSG Talon to be losing so early on. Ryder taking some damage. Yas still very much alive with his 7 kills, more than the rest of his team combined, because the rest of his team only has 2 kills. Misa will add to that. That's 3 for the non-Yas PSG Talon players. And will now take some mighty big damage, but puts his shield up. Might actually be able to get away here. Flashry flashes himself. Ryder and Yas are the 2 question marks. Ryder over towards blue, and there's the stack up. Flashry walking in. Yas dies. The clash isolated over towards blue. Ryder trying to come out of the same area. Flashry gets him as well. And now the clash will put the shield on her back as Misa has nothing. Frankly, STK is ready. Misa's in a bit of a tough spot now. Oh, the Frostmat will catch Perez, who tries to set himself back up. Misa doesn't seem to be aware of how close they all are. So he goes for the drop, and he manages to win the duel. 2 incredible shots from Misa on those Solarium stairs. This has put PSG Talon in excellent position.
On the window, Gotti got to be confident.
Down goes Flashry to Soldier. Ryder still looking for his first kill. Soldier punished by Live, who's found an entry point over towards Piano. Yas is safe because of the castle barricade, but he and Live are almost within arm's reach of one another. Put your shades on. He's worried about the castle, and instead He makes the right call. Yeah, sneaking up. That's not a down on the castle. He hit the deck over towards Piano. They dogpile on live, though. And PSG Talon sends 3 bodies. I think he might have just saw the gun barrel of the Frost. Here's a time for the movement. You're not getting 3 kills in 30 seconds. No, you're not even getting 1. Ryder, an easy cleanup, and it's his very first kill. Is that choice but to back up? Just as Ryder in his position might not play with the same exuberance that we saw, but Misa is ready for Flastry. It catches him walking, unaware, right through kitchen. Oh my goodness, PSG Talon are wiping the floor with them. It's all up to Basetto. Inside a library now, amidst his own swarm of bees. He'll very quickly find the Frost. Pick on Diaz, expecting another over towards Chimney. He gets collapsed on by Ryder.
Yeah.
PSG Talon, up 2 rounds.
The bread closing in from above.
Yeah, don't go on.
Oh.
They're still lurking here. PSG Talon have fallen off completely from this part of the map, it looks like. Hold on a second, no, Ryder is actually still here. And what a jump scare that is. Rainbow, sometimes a horror game. Weren't expecting Soldier on the window, though, of Westman, and he takes him down before getting closer to the bomb site. Jesse, there's only 20 seconds left. PSG Talon had so much working, and now they, I guess, have just fallen off of the timer. All 3 players looking to barrel in through Wine. And it's a shooting gallery for Flastry. Soldier with 1, and Flastry collects more than he bargained for. PSG Talon are doing.
They're going to hop in eventually. They're never taking top floor. That's clearly not the game plan. Here it goes.
Soldier's in, gets the kill onto Basetto, and the Blackbeard will continue marching forward. Yas eliminating Flastry, and it looks like Soldier has full control. And excuse me, PSG Talon, I was unfamiliar with your game. Perez is the only one left on the entire side of RazaH Company Academy. There's not much he can do against this Blackbeard. He sees him, but he cannot act. As BB just continues to get ever closer. He's not the only one he has to worry about. It was a full team effort. None of them in the Academy, when they were on attack, they used the logic bomb and then immediately found a good mine as well. Misa gets dropped. More damage that's being done from RCAC. And these are a whole bunch of isolated fights, Jesse, that are not working out so well. Nitro Cell goes out, Soldier dies, unrelated. That's a tiny bit of damage done to Gotti. Because it's him and Yas as the last 2 standing. Yas has been terrific so far in this match. There's a lot of players on RazaH Company Academy who are just as good, that are still alive and waiting for him. He's lost the element of surprise as well. He figures there's one over towards office. He's correct. He picks out STK. Another now inside a bedroom as Gotti takes some damage, securing the kill onto Perez, but the timer is basically gone. No hope whatsoever for PSG Talon as Yas has been dropped. Gotti with no defuse kit, and even if he did, there were still 3 players up towards bar. 2 players in back bar tucked in, Perez and Basetto. Yas could capitalize off of this and equalize numbers, but he looks the wrong way. 3 kills for Perez, and now small misplay from Flastry as he lights up the shield of Blackbeard, but does very little beyond that. Gotti on the board. Diffuser in hand, Gotti looking for an entry point along with Soldier. Some damage is done. Now the walk-on in will occur. Soldier on very limited HP. Gun barrel down, sees the Malusi. Who's got the diffuser? It's Gotti. Soldier over top, watching his STK, and Basetto trying to swing on in. Soldier is so strong, Basetto with 1. It's him and Gotti, as Gotti manages to get out of this position into main lobby. There go the bees. Downstairs, Gotti will go. Basetto has an opportunity to get on the defuse kit here. That's exactly what he will do. Gotti now getting closer. Walking in, but Basetto clutches out. Phenomenal stuff from the Brazilian team. They're in the same predicament at the moment with 20 seconds still remaining. They got a shotgun in the hands of Flastry, isolating them as now Live uses his last toxic canister. Live and Flastry go huge, and Flastry gets both of the final kills.
I believe was removed last time too, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Live? I think it actually might have been around.
No, it was removed.
Okay, well.
It was a Blitz, a zombie, and then it was Capitao, Valkyrie.
Okay.
So the only...
Your chance to strike a free pick, surely, if he just holds W, could even get two. There's the first, and there's the second. Perfectly done by Ryder. That's the entry we needed to see.
By the toxic gas. But there's an opportunity here for Basetto to get the plant down with no damage being done. STK punished by Yas as the flames linger inside of red. It's good enough for Basetto to get out of that position as the last toxic babe will go down. Flashtree will buy more time with a smoke and a fire arrow. First the fire arrow, the smoke being kept in reserve. Basetto sees multiple people from above, but the problem is that Type 89 runs out of bullets so quickly. Manages to outduel two, Gotti through the wall, and now he'll drop Flashtree's last alive on a single point of HP. All he needs to do is buy about 10 more seconds, and he finds one head, but Gotti wins the duel and has enough time to get on it. This round for RazaH Company Academy was lost when Ryder took two players down by surprise. You're available at the same time. That's just an awful lot that you have to cut through. Good bit of coordination, but Yas somehow misses, and so does Soldier. Two separate players urged to take the fight over towards that square door. A third will also die from this position. Ryder tussling through the open wall, and he loses two. Gotti, who saved the round previously, is in a 1v5 with 2 minutes left on the clock. A punishing start to this round. And with such a great advantage, Basetto taking no time at all off of the clock to get that diffuser down. He doesn't even manage to accomplish it because STK gets the fight backed up over towards square stairs.
Gotti's got a decision to make.
Soldier emerging from inside a conference room. Perez will die, but a Valkyrie at that range can be a challenge, especially against these better optics and I think you could argue better guns. He's picked apart by Flashtree. With all the doors reinforced, you have to worry, or barricaded, you have to worry about what's going to be coming from down below. Basetto another kill as Misa swings. That Sens wall does not go the way that they expected. From above, Soldier tries the retake, and PSG Talon have completely imploded. It's all up to Gotti in the midst of the bomb site. As a support player, he's going to be last. Because as it stands right now, Basetto is not going to be able to safely get this diffuser down in the next 20 seconds with all that's there. But down goes Yas. Misa also taking quite a beating. That's live in on the action. Basetto waiting for the call, live through the small little kill hole, is managing to hold them at bay. 3 seconds left, Basetto walks in, somebody needs to grab the diffuser. They're running out of time. Timer at 0. It's all up to STK, and Ryder needs to shut it down with the timer at 0. He gets the job done. Another huge round for offense, and that's what you see out of PSG Talon. They are not that far removed from the site. Ryder right now sitting inside of stock trading. You got Misa over inside of Trump. Ryder hitting the shots onto SCK, continuing with all 5 of his kills being incredibly high value. Yaz is having a very slow start. He lost 1 of those Scopos drones, and he loses another. My goodness, a great shot from live onto Soldier. And suddenly Square is in the clutches of RazaH Company Academy with a minute left on the clock.
That was a great shot. They're not done hunting for these, though. They're walking into the site, and Basetto somehow survives as he gets into a plant position. Misa with the DMR couldn't find the frag. Can the C4, though? Yes? No! Basetto dodging left and right, finally shut down by Gotti in the 3v2 now.
Perfect time for PSG Talon to just ride this one out. Ryder's next one in line of sight for live. Advantage for the Koreans, and it gets better as now Perez, who's been outside the whole time, repels on in and gets cut down to size by Misa. Such a hole. I don't know, barring DZ imploding today, I don't really know if they'd have much hope moving forward in this group. Soldier goes for a gamble as he jumps out the window and is punished by live. That's the Vigil. I guess as a Vigil, you can gamble by jumping out the window, but more often than not, you want to stay alive and cause droning issues, which we've seen RazaH Company Academy struggle through. They're down better results than the last time they threw it towards the B bomb site. Upstairs in the trading office, lots of damage being done to the floor, but not to the players themselves. Gotti with the kill onto Perez. Numbers get closer, but still favoring RazaH Company Academy. And there are the walls. STK playing around it so effectively. Now he'll go into the back of the site. A drop comes in. Misa spots it, looking for kill number 2. Can't quite get it just yet. Transfers over to Flashtree, and now Gotti with 8 kills to his name. Almost as much as the rest of his team. Will have to add to an already impressive tally. Walks into break room, but He's empty-handed. There's nobody there. They're all deeper inside of open area. Basetto bleeding out. That means that there's 3 guns trained towards his direction. And it's Flastry to seal the deal. The support player doing more than other groups that we have at this event. All that means is that as these teams get their reps in, and the rep right now is going to need to be having your entries be maybe a bit more successful. Perez dies for RazaH Company, meaning that it's PSG Talon with an advantage, but Misa now becomes 1-6. Next one up is Live, who takes some damage, now needs to head for the hills. Nicely played by SDK and Live, running over these PSG Talon players. Soldier and Ryder still remain. The other groups will be watching the results here in Group C quite keenly. For these teams, though, getting to live events and being able to get experience against international teams is invaluable. PSG Talon still has tons of potential as a squad, win or lose here, and as you can say the same for RazaH Company Academy. If you didn't watch their matchup yesterday, we touched on it a few times, but we'll say it again. This is the former E1 roster in Brazil. Yes, the same organization and Ultimate Core who made it to the Manchester Major, just about 9-10. 1-7. Far cry from what we saw in the previous map.
This is insane.
This is very goofy. It's the Fabian special. Uh-oh.
No way.
They knew exactly how to counter this. A brilliant move.
That's one we got to try out in ranked. My God.
Really is quite brilliant. Oh my, Misa. Glass. There's still 2 more smokes, by the way. One's in arrow, one's in pocket. Soldier dies, Yas dies, Gotti and Misa, last 2 alive. Gotti shredded through. Crossfire so strong from RazaH Company Academy, and Misa will swing on in as Perez gives him an... Looking for a swing in. Soldier has access to the defuse kit, by the way, and is going to burn. Oh my goodness! A beautiful shot from STK as the gadgetry from the Sens goes out. Toxic canisters will go as there's a drop off from the smoke of STK. Live gets 1 kill. It's his 12th. He gets punished by Gotti. PSG Talon's ability to stay in this group and stay in this event. They managed to trap Flastry, though, inside of the elevator. He'll have to fight his way out, but he calls for reinforcements. Perez walks forward, guns down, Soldier, Yas trades it out. A grenade thrown in by Yas. As now Flastry pulls out the super short, he drops over and looks towards open area, and he'll be able to sledge through that castle barricade, but he needs Gotti nearby. All the while, STK is on the flank of blue. Could catch them both off guard. Gotti will go for the plant. Yas still has his back turned to him. This flank from RazaH Company Academy could mean it all. STK plays it slow. He's got a barricade. He gets Yas. Flastry with another, and STK will join his teammates as they hop on the disable. Series point for RazaH Company. Off site, it means that pushing from the direction of stairs towards the hatch drop is too troubling. Oh, Basetto catches Misa. STK gunning down Soldier, and it's 1 more from above. Gotti eliminates STK as Ryder is on the ground. Flastry will have to watch for this engagement against Yas. They thought they had him under lock and key. They do not. Ryder picked back up Jesse, but it feels like it might be too little too late. PSG Talon on the ropes. RazaH Company Academy just need the final 2 kills. They get 1, and I don't think Gotti's going to be able to get to the bomb site at all. He picks up an impactless kill against Live, but they've already got their headsets off.